spent the last couple of weeks searching for the Christmas spirit, trying to recapture all the Christmases of my past. I've surfed the channels looking for the perfect holiday movie to bring back that feeling, but all I've gotten so far is insomnia. So I decided to decorate a tree, the perfect Christmas tree, with just the right amount of lights and ornaments, a tree in my mind. I searched the forest of my past looking for just the right tree, and I found one. It was tucked in a thick forest amongst cousins, siblings, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, children, friends. It was just the right height, and the branches were full and sturdy. Now I needed ornaments, so I searched the closets and shelves of my childhood. I found the first one. It was sitting right there in my grandmother's dining room. It was so bright and shiny. It was emblazoned with a picture of a Christmas Eve dinner, and I hung it near the top. The next one I found was tucked in a corner. It was a star, and in the center was a picture of half-opened presents taped together with Band-Aids. Many more that I found were scattered all about my memory. There were ones with pictures of Walgreens on Christmas Eve, and pictures of Christmases in faraway lands with palm trees and melting decorations. And while I was searching, I could hear the faint sound, the sound of a radio, and the DJ was giving the call letters, WLS Chicago, and he was giving updates of Santa's journey. And I could hear the faint rumblings of a 57 Ford station wagon, and I got a warm feeling of a special time that only I and one other person shared. I found one that had a picture of a huge tree and a plaque that read, The Walnut Room, and another that simply read, Marshall Fields, the home of the real Santa Claus. Another had a picture of State Street and dozens of brightly decorated stores, and there were adults and children, but in the picture they all appeared as children. And I hung all these on the tree ever so gently, as not to disturb the illusion they had created. And as I searched on, the sound of the radio was replaced with the sound of the mighty Wurlitzer. Next I found the brightest ornament I had ever seen, and all that was on it were three names, Tim, Pat, and Dan. And for as simple as it looks, it had a feeling I can't begin to describe, and I held it for the longest time. Finally realizing it was time, I hung it on the tree with the others. There were many more, with pictures of friends and loved ones, and I hung them all, and gave each one a special branch on my tree, and soon the tree was almost full. But I still needed lights, and a star for the top. The lights I found hidden amongst the glow of my family. The brightest strands were my parents, and my sister and my sons. The soft blue ones all the friends that had touched my life. The green and red ones all the joys and good times that we shared. So now the tree was filled with ornaments in the soft glow of the lights. I searched and I searched for the star, the final glory to finish my tree. And just when I thought I would never find it, I realized that it was right in front of me. It was so bright and warm I could not believe I didn't see it. My star was my life now, a life as full as any man could want, a star that lit up the sky. It was lit with the love of my family, my sons, and most of all with the love of the woman I love. I placed the star on top of my tree, and it was like it came to life. But then of course it did, for it was my life, and it was and it is a wonderful life. And although the holiday season will come to an end, and people will take down their trees and decorations, I think I'll leave mine up.